My dear children, welcome to this video. In this video I will tell you a story of Jesus that less than 0.1% people know. But before starting, subscribe to this channel and like the video to get God's blessing that you need in this difficult time. Watch the full video, you will get a secret message that God wants to say to you. If you want to get the secret message, then watch the full video and subscribe. Jesus was born in the town of Bethlehem, in a humble stable, and laid in a manger. His parents, Mary and Joseph, were simple people, but they loved their son deeply and knew that he was destined for something special. As he grew, they noticed that there was something different about him, something that set him apart from other children. One day, when Jesus was just 5 years old, he went with his parents to Jerusalem for the Passover feast. They joined a caravan of travelers, and Jesus walked beside his father's donkey, marveling at the sights and sounds around him. When they arrived in Jerusalem, they went to the temple to offer sacrifices and pray. As they were leaving the temple, Mary and Joseph realized that Jesus was not with them. They searched frantically, asking friends and relatives if they had seen him, but no one had. Panic set in, and they returned to the temple, searching every corner and calling out his name. Finally, they found Jesus sitting in the midst of a group of teachers, listening intently to their words and asking them questions. Mary and Joseph were amazed at his knowledge and wisdom, and they asked him why he had stayed behind. "Did you not know that I must be in my Father's house?" Jesus replied, and his parents were struck by the seriousness and certainty of his words. From that moment on, Jesus continued to grow in knowledge and stature, and his parents marveled at his wisdom and grace. He was a curious and intelligent child, always asking questions and seeking to understand the world around him. He was kind and compassionate, always eager to help others and offer comfort and guidance. One day, when Jesus was about 7 years old, he was playing with his friends near a stream. As they were splashing in the water, a group of older boys appeared, and they began to tease and taunt Jesus and his friends. "You think you're so special," they sneered. "You think you're better than us." Jesus remained calm and composed, refusing to rise to their bait. Instead, he spoke gently to them, offering words of kindness and understanding. "Let us be friends," he said. "Let us enjoy this beautiful day together." The older boys were surprised by his response, and they began to soften and open up to him. Soon, they were all playing together, laughing and splashing in the water. Please subscribe and continue to watch the video. As the sun began to set, Jesus' friends said goodbye and started to head home. But Jesus stayed behind, lost in thought. He had felt a stirring within him, a sense that he was meant for something more than just playing and having fun. From that day on, Jesus became more introspective and serious, spending long hours alone in prayer and contemplation. He felt a deep connection to God, and he knew that he had a special purpose in life. He began to sense that he was called to a higher mission, one that would take him far from the small town of Nazareth and the quiet life he had always known. Years went by, and Jesus continued to grow and mature. His wisdom and knowledge were widely known, and people came from far and wide to seek his guidance and advice. But even as he gained fame and influence, he never forgot his humble roots or the lessons he had learned as a child. He remained kind and compassionate, always seeking to help those in need and offer comfort and hope to those who were lost or suffering. And so, Jesus' childhood was marked by a deep sense of purpose and a commitment to serving others. He was a child of remarkable intelligence and wisdom, but he never lost the humility and kindness that had defined him from a young age. He continued to grow and learn, always seeking to understand the world and his place in it. As Jesus grew into a young man, he began to sense that his time was drawing near. He felt a calling to something greater than himself, something that would change the course of history. And so, he set out on a journey, gathering disciples and followers who were drawn to his message of love and compassion. Through his teachings and his actions, Jesus showed the world a new way of living, a way based on selflessness and love for one's fellow human beings. He performed miracles, healing the sick and feeding the hungry, and he spoke with a wisdom and authority that left even the most learned scholars in awe. But Jesus' message of love and compassion was also a challenge to the powers that be. He spoke out against oppression and injustice, and he called on his followers to stand up for what was right, even in the face of great danger. In the end, Jesus paid the ultimate price for his beliefs, being arrested, tried, and executed by the Roman authorities. But even in death, his message of love and hope lived on, inspiring millions of people throughout history and across the globe. And so, Jesus' childhood was marked not only by his remarkable intelligence and wisdom but also by his commitment to serving others and his deep sense of purpose. It was a time of growth and learning, a time that prepared him for the incredible mission that lay ahead. Today, millions of people around the world continue to be inspired by Jesus' message of love and compassion. His teachings remain as relevant and powerful as they were 2,000 years ago, a testament to the enduring legacy of this remarkable child who grew up to change the world. Like and subscribe to this channel and like the video.